So this week, this week, crazy is probably the word I would use to describe it. And that's just putting it lightly, nicely, or whatever the term is. Yesterday, yesterday, yeah, yesterday, this old lady came to my register and was being a dick to me and being disrespectful in every way possible. Just like, lady, what the hell is wrong with you? Say I'm not doing my job, say I'm not bagging her crap right, and then just give me a hard freaking time. Started when I asked her like to split up her coupons, because they got these four coupons that come together in the magazine. I'm like, lady, can you like separate them? Because I can't bag, scan, and rip the coupons at the same freaking time. So I'm like, I just get a lady to help me out and just give me a freaking hard time. I'm like, did I ask you to murder somebody? No, I asked you to switch the coupons. So split the crap and stop giving me, you know, then just start raising her damn voice and talking like, oh boy, I pay your salary. Like, I know she didn't just call me boy. I know she did not just call me boy. That's when it went down right there. And so like, I don't give a crap what you think of me, lady. I'm just doing my job. Like, oh yeah, you're working up to nowhere. Well, you are gonna care when I complain to the managers. Yeah, okay. Nah, go freak yourself. Then one of the managers came over, and that's when it went down. I didn't say anything after that. That was just her blabbering on, going on about her craziness. Some days I just wonder why I'm still at this place, man. Why am I still here? It's like it's reason. This place is like freaking ShopRite that made me like this. It's like I have two split personalities now. It's like it's crazy, man. I'm becoming crazy. What other reason explanation is there for this? Coming out online wearing a freaking mask and like talk about random crap. Who does that, man? Who does that? Apparently I do. We got the holidays coming up, and I wish I could say I was excited, but holidays at this place means more hours and more headache, or at least double the headache than usual. Just to be getting out of school a little late today. So I just found out that I don't know if I should even say this. This girl I like is okay, I gotta be careful with this. No, never mind. My customers are just a pain in my ass, man. Just really, they are. It's like, for real, for real. It's like, do you people pay attention to stuff that goes on around you? Like somebody will come up to my register with some damaged item or something. Like thing is open. I'm like, do you know this is it's open? Like, hello? Like, oh, I didn't realize it was open when I picked this shit up. Like, well, are you sure? It's kind of hard to miss something that's like wide open when you pick it up off the damn shelf. It's wide freaking open, and you tell me you didn't realize it was open. What? What? Are you blind? I'm like, hello? Am I talking to myself here? I have a lot of patience these days. Don't know why, but I do. A lot of patience. Apparently, I need it at this place. Some days I miss my other job. Some days it's okay, but it's like, eh. Really, if I could be somewhere else, I would. But until I get a car, it's probably not gonna happen. Yep, 23 years old, still don't have a car. Not that I'm. Where the hell do I go anyway? Like, Jersey's boring as crap. There's like really nowhere to go unless you go to New York City. It's like that'll bleed me dry before you have a damn week. Between that and gas money, yeah, great. I want a car, of course. But, you know, as far as going places right now, I'm pretty limited to like the supermarkets or my job, and I don't know, a comic book store or something. Maybe the game store. Yeah, game store. The mall. The mall. Yeah, that's about it for now. It's only like a thing of at the moment. I'm sure I'll come with a whole bunch of ideas once I get a damn car, but for now, it's all good. One thing I wanted to talk about, like really briefly, I'll get into more details in another video, but I just want to talk about. Okay, a couple of days ago, the episode 7 title was released, or like unveiled or whatever. Unveiled, quote unquote. It's called The Force Awakens. What the hell kind of title is that? The Force Awakens? Was it been asleep for like 30 years? Are you kidding me, Abrams? That's the best you can come up with? This guy that made Star Trek popular again after like that boring ass TV show in the like 60s or something crap like that. You made Star Trek of all things popular again, and the best title you can come up with for Star Wars is The Force Awakens. You gotta be kidding me. Of course, we won't into more details in my next video. Now I just want to touch upon it, how irritating it is, knowing that the next Star Wars movie I'm going to see is feels like the title of a freaking video game. It's like, for real? The Force Awakens? Not Dawn of the Jedi or something like interesting like that? That would be kind of cool. Dawn of the Jedi or the New Republic or something? I don't know. Something. I mean, like, I'm a writer, but I gotta come up with something better than that. For real, man. For real. It's just freaking Star Wars I'm talking about here. Star Wars. Like, the name itself is worth more than a lot of things. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, Star Wars is Star Wars. Mm, but yeah. I was thinking to myself today, like, about my mentality and how it's really on the fritz lately. It's like, wow, either I've forgotten who I am, or I really have created a split personality, and the mask is taken over, so to speak. I mean, everyone wears a mask for the side they show in public and the part that they hide. In my case, who I really am, right here. This is who I am, more or less. Of course, everyone at my damn job saw me for who I am in my tights, in my costume on the freaking 31st. So, if you want to know me, that's. Just look behind me. See the poster right there. I mean, it fits. I mean, just as funny and comical as the real Spider-Man in the comics, so might as well. I'm gonna watch the movie like every chance I get. I got it on my computer and DVD. All the movies, of the good ones anyway. Comics, clothes, drawers, blankets, everything. We have been Spidey fan since 1995 when the cartoon came out, Spider-Man animated series. Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, everything, man. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Turtles. The 90s is easily the best era of all freaking time. The best era. It had freaking everything, man. Mighty Morphin, Ninja Turtles. Well, the movies, anyway. Uh, Rocket Power, Rugrats, Hey Arnold. God, that sounded like a brain freeze or something. Well, if you were there, you know what I'm talking about. It's really the best era. Like, the more I watch TV these days, the more I see that it's just so bad. It's like, it's nothing the same anymore. You trying to remake stuff that was out back in the 90s and the 80s, and just not the same. Like that stupid Power Ranger Mega crap show they got on. It's like, what the hell is this, man? Or give me Mighty Morphin any day of the week. I'll be there, sitting down in my Red Ranger costume, drinking some water or something. It's like, yep, this is the life. All been considered, the mask that I wear, it does make me strong. Like what Spider-Man represents is confidence, making me a better person in a way. In a way, like when stuff goes down, I think about what Peter would do. I mean, granted, I wasn't thinking about that in middle school. That kid was messing with me, and I whooped his ass. But the important part is that I eventually learned my lesson, and I'm becoming a different person. No, kind of a better person. You know, not the person I was back then. Is my point. Back then, I don't want to say violent, but after a while, pushing my buttons just didn't fly for me anymore. I snapped on the kid. I whooped his ass. I whooped his ass. And the best part about that was he had to go tell his little tough guy friends that he got his ass whooped by the quiet kid in his class. And then when high school comes and this Trump is like, doesn't even bother me anymore. It's like, yeah, go away. I whooped your ass before. Don't let me do it again. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I would. That's just what comes from being bullied, man. All that bullying stuff started in middle school, and I'm pretty sure. I think it went through high school to like my junior year. Senior year, I didn't give a crap anymore. I just did whatever I wanted. Went where I wanted, talked to who I wanted, did what I wanted. No one was gonna stop me. I was like, what the hell? A little rebel. That's when my rebellion started. Started changing my outfits and the way I presented myself. I felt more confident. I was like, doing my little pimp walk, like, yeah, who's the man? I am. In some way, to shape me into who I am today. I'm not like overconfident or nothing. I mean, can't even tell this girl like how I feel. So goes right back to the Peter Parker thing. If I could tell her, I would, but shit happens. I wouldn't place any bets on it. And I'll get around to it, just not sure when. Heck, I might even do it soon. Never know. Yeah, ain't nothing as good as it was back in the day, man. I mean, Saturday morning cartoons don't even exist anymore. Saturday morning cartoons don't even exist anymore. That's how bad TV is. Remember the days where you actually got read. Remember the days when you was a kid and you used to get up and watch whatever was on back in the day, like the 90s, 93? Got up and watch, I don't know what time it was I got up. Watched Mighty Morphin on TV. with Tommy, Jason, Kimberly, Zach, Billy, Trini, all of them kicking ass and fighting big ass monsters. That was the junk, man. that was that was the junk. Man, what would I give to oh man, what would I give to go back in time? Steal that again. Sometimes my brother makes footage for that stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay. Ain't nothing as bad as the '60s though. That '60s Batman show. Yeah, holy this, holy that. No, you can make fun of Power Rangers all you want, but then you adults out there, remember you're at old asses were watching freaking Adam West and Burt Ward doing their cheesy crap in '66. Yeah, '90s were the junk, man. They really were. Just feel kind of bad for kids these days because they don't really have anything to like shape them into actual, give them a foundation to build upon. Like my foundation is based on Spider-Man comics, Mighty Morphin, Turtles, all that stuff. Like my favorite Rugrat was Tommy Pickles because he's the leader. Favorite Ranger was Jason. He's the leader. Tommy came later. Turtles, Raphael, the red one. I like Leo, but he's kind of Cheetah's pet. That's why I never really cared for the guy that much. I'm like, you know, I guess I just kind of adapt comics into my life like that. It's like I look at my life like a comic book. That's basically what it comes down to. My life is a comic book, and more ways than one, I am Peter Parker. I mean, like, it doesn't matter what color you are or whatever. Peter Parker is a symbol. Spider-Man is a symbol. So, for you purists out there, don't even try none of that racist stuff with me, alright? I'll be the first one to go ranting on your ass. So, yeah. '90s, man. '90s with junk. Power Rangers, Rugrats, Rocket Power, Hey Arnold. I always love Hug always mess with Arnold, calling him names, and has a freaking screen in her bedroom. Freaking football thing, you know. How the hell did she even get his picture into her locket? I'm like, I always wondered that. Like, how the hell did she get that into her locket? Did she like rip it out of the yearbook or something? Did he even have yearbooks in that show? I don't know. They never really showed the graduation or nothing. It just Arnold was the football headed kid with the skirt thing, and it's like, yeah. I'm like, geez, how the hell did he even come out of his mom's thing? Like, yeah. Almost as weird as wondering how Stevie Wonder has kids when he's blind. Actual like blood kids, not like adopted or nothing, like blood kids. I'm like, yeah, never don't want to know. Some things is best left unsaid. Tomorrow is gonna be a freaking nightmare. 9:15 in the morning to 5 o'clock at night. Tomorrow. That's my shift tomorrow. On November 14th or something. 2 days before Shadow of Mordor comes out for the freaking PS3. Like, should have come out last freaking month, but of course, the bums, Sony or whatever company it is, always gotta push shit back. So I was like, for real? Why else could happen to me, man? So it's always getting pushed back. Amazing Spider-Man 3 is getting pushed back. All these stupid female Spider-Man spin-offs. Like that's really gonna work. Since there's 6 movies in the works, please. No one's gonna pay to see a bunch of supervillains without a superhero to stop them. Who knows how the cops could even take down the Rhino? They're gonna take down 6 of them. Like, hello. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Pray for me.